Okay, so my people, Pastor Tunde Bakare of Lateran Assembly. I know him now. That first election where Buhari contest against Goodluck Jonathan. Now him be Buhari running mate. He's a pastor in Lagos of Lateran Assembly. Now when Buhari they run the second time, they gonna go pick Oshimba Joy. Be like they don't look say Tunde Bakare not to get followers like that. Church not plenty. So now they go where they get followers of church. Now, in the provoke, Tunde Bakare said he will never call Bola Ahmed Tinubu his president. That even if Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the president of Nigeria, he will never call Bola Ahmed Tinubu his president. In case you don't know, Tunde Bakare run for this election. He do primary. Now 0 vote he get. Even he picking no voter. Now 0 vote again. I don't know how they play the mass pass, but he got 0 votes. And in case you don't know, he had also told his congregation and Nigerians at large that God had anointed him. Say after Buhari, now he go be the next president. So I'm going to read the news of when he said he can never call Tinubu his president and why he will never do that. Listen to this. I will never call Tinubu my president, Tunde Bakare. The serving overseer of the Citadel Global Community Church, Pastor Tunde Bakare, has said he will never call the president-elect Bola Tinubu his president. The cleric and politician during a webinar on Saturday alleged a series of malpractice during the 2023 elections, saying the Independent National Electoral Commission made a mess of the electioneering process. He said this while responding during a question and answer session after delivering a speech on the Zoom program titled Building the New Nigeria, the role of the diaspora, organized by the PTB4 Nigerian Diaspora Group. The meeting, which began by 7, was monitored by a correspondent, had over 200 participants. While speaking earlier during the program, he said the 2023 elections were below acceptable standards. When asked if he would be happy to work for the new government as a minister of diaspora engagement, he laughed and said he would say what he said to the President Major General Buhari last week. He said he told Buhari that sometimes he called him president of Nigeria and other times he called him my president. Bakare said, last Wednesday I was at the Glass House where he, Buhari, has been restricted now because the main house is being renovated. I said, I have done that for you. I want you to know, because of the circumstances of your flying into power on the wings of integrity and incorruptibility, but you are not passing on to someone who does not have that value. He said that at any public lecture anywhere before the mess is cleared off, I will address Asiwaju Tinubu as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, but I will never call him my president. He said he didn't participate in the elections and therefore no one could say he lost. Bakare, who participated in the APC presidential primary in June 2022, where nomination forms were sold for 100 million, polled no single vote. Briefly touching this, he said, I participated in the primary and there were hundreds of persons who participated only by stepping down. So there's no shame in what we have done. We spoke the truth to power. I wasn't there when they voted. I wasn't there when they scored me 0. But we won that badge of 0 and badge of honor, he said, adding that this was because some defeats were more triumphant than victories. Answering the question, he said, if he was called to be a minister under the incoming government, there would be conditions to it. But I'm not desperate to be a minister, not at all. I was offered that before, but I turned him down. My life is not just to take photographs with the president and shake hands. But we will do if it will benefit even one citizen. So let me get what you are saying, Pastor. You cannot call him your president. But if he calls you to be minister, you will give him conditions to be the minister. Meanwhile, you told us that you called Buhari your president because he was incorruptible and he entered there excellently. But you're also claiming that same Buhari called you to be minister, but you turned him down. Meanwhile, this Tinubu, when enter with corruptible ways, according to your claim, if he calls you, you will give him condition. Pastor. You see, Pastor Tunde, if I were you, I will cover my face in shame. If you dey walk out for road and people they see you, suppose they hide your face. Say, hey, shame the cash flow. Was it not? What are you saying? Okay, Tinubu is the corruptible one. Buhari is neat. See, I don't like Tinubu. I'm not a supporter of Tinubu, but if we drop Buhari and Tinubu for ground, Tinubu go be angel. Buhari go be pure demon. But he is your guy, so you can overlook the bad things he has done. You people see bad things and choose the one you will castigate based on who is your guy. I remember when Goodluck removed subsidy and then he turned fuel to 140. You led protest. Now lead the wahala for Jota. You campaigned. You went against his decision. Today your guy has turned that same fuel to 180. But he's your guy, he's the one that deserves to be a president. Papa, we don't need you. We don't need we don't need you to call anybody my president, whether you like it or not. Tinubu is your president. Whether all of us likes it or not, he's our president. I do not like him, but not be you. Go get moral standing to tell Tinubu, say he has done something bad. You are even choosing who has done good, who is incorruptible. Papa, nobody will call you to be minister. You are not going to be minister of our country. Just face that your church. Face the repression. I don't even know why your members, they happy when you said you were the next president. Why were they happy? Is it because they believe so much in your leadership ability? Or they don't look saying, I'm my pastor go be president? Hey, because we are all gullible in this country. And now they make us gullible. Now when they go clear for now, Papa, now if you repeat that word, say, Buhari, is it corruptible? Tinubu is corruptible. And we know that amongst all men, you are most. You be Papa. Now mind which I go talk.